Iga, congratulations back into the quarterfinals at Roland-Garros. Just talk us through that very emphatic victory today and your keys to the match.
Yeah, for sure. I was playing great in a really solid and efficient way, and I didn't lose any points that I didn't need to. So I'm happy with the way I was disciplined, and I just stick to my tactics for the whole match.
Questions in English, please. We'll start.
Hello, Iga. This morning we were watching Novak Djokovic play till 3 o'clock in the morning. It is an issue in tennis when matches are starting late and then finishing after midnight. Do you just think, you're world number one, do you think as a sport there should be a cut-off? Do you think tennis should do more? Because I'm thinking of pool kids, security staff. It's not just the players who are tired, it's everyone in the arena who's working late.
Well, that's true. Obviously, everybody kind of thinks about themselves, and that's why I was always looking from the player's perspective. It's not easy to play, and then, it's not like we're going to fall asleep like 1 hour after the match. Usually it takes us like 4 hours to even, chill, and you need to do recovery, media. It's not like the work ends when you win the match point. So, I was always one of the players that said that we should start a little bit earlier. Also, I don't know if the fans are watching these matches, if they have to go to work next day or something, when they are like the matches are finishing at 2 or 3 a.m. But it's not up to us, so we need to accept anything that is going to come to us.
Hey, Iga, well done today. I'm back here. Hey there. When you have a match like you have today, or even one slightly longer, you have a lot of quick matches, what do you do the rest of your day? Do you go hit more? Do you feel like you need to get more reps in, or is it just take advantage of the rest and chill out?
Well, we have time to practice tomorrow, so there's no need to do that today, because it's not like I'm playing, next match tomorrow and I need to work on some stuff and I need to, rush it. So, no, usually I don't play even after a quick match. Maybe, it happened a couple of times, but yeah, I don't feel like I need to right now. So I'm actually happy that I could, recover after a match against Naomi, because, 3-hour matches, they stay with you for a couple of days. But I felt really fresh today, so there's no need to make it worse again. It's better to recover.
The match was over in 40 minutes. That's the shortest match of your professional career. Is it possible that those results against Anastasia from U12 and U14 were in the back of your mind a little bit?
No. Well, obviously, I had just a thought that, times changed a little bit, because I remember she was always, the player to beat me. I don't think I won against her, and I lost some, heartbreaking matches for me, like semi-final of the Orange Bowl when I had match points and I lost. Here when I had a pretty good tournament and I lost against Potapova and couple more. We always played against each other on European championships or something. So honestly, there's no point to think about that, but I had just a thought like that. It lasted 2 seconds, and then I was focusing on my work, because that's the best thing I can do.
What's changed in those 10 years for you?
Well, I don't know. When I think about myself, I just know that my progress was kind of like that. It's never kind of stopped. So I'm just proud of myself and the work that I've put to be in this place. And everything changed because I'm just older and I play better.
Hi, Iga, congrats.
Thank you.
There are some, I guess, one-sided matches where they can be quite tight with tight games, but this was, you lost 10 points and you hit 2 unforced errors. So I'm curious, just how does it actually feel like when you're in the zone and you're not making errors and things are flowing freely? How does that feel?
Comfortable. You just go with it, because there's no point of changing anything, and you just continue what you've been doing and what has been working. But honestly, I was always focusing on the next point, didn't really look at what happened before, so that was probably also why I could be efficient.
Iga, after this express win, is your coach planning to get you on the practice court again today, or is your day at the office ended? And second question, do you feel any change of the attitude from the French crowd after your request several nights ago to be more quiet during a rally? Thank you.
No, I'm not going to practice today, and well, I think the crowd was calmer also because, you know, I didn't play such a high intensity match as against Naomi, because obviously that was like a popcorn kind of match and everybody was really excited and pumped up for it. And next ones were, I felt like I had everything under control. So also I think the crowd felt that as well. So I think people are listening and they are respectful. So so I felt a difference, but I don't know what's the reason, you know. I hope they kind of accepted my my little, you know, speech after the match and they're not mad at me.
Hi, Iga. Congrats for today. You were pretty honest about the fact that you're requesting not to play at night. You don't want to play that night session. I'm just wondering if it's a routine issue, if it's a condition here that makes it for you difficult. What's the reasoning behind it?
There's no issue. I just like to sleep normally.
Hi, Iga, congrats. Just want to know if you saw a part of the game last night between Djokovic and Musetti.
I haven't.
And do you think Novak Djokovic can be fit for his next game after such a game?
I haven't watched it. I have no idea. You have to ask him. But I guess he's so experienced that he'll do everything to be. Honestly, I didn't know that it finished at 3 a.m. So I have nothing to say. Sorry.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So, as you said, spectators are very excited with watching your game, enjoying. And if you remember that the first time you won this tournament, that time, very few spectators because of the limitation of that COVID, and it's taking place October, which is very crowded and cold. So can you recall a little bit about that experience and compare that time to, you know, this very enthusiastic situation?
Yeah, I remember it was weird playing with no noise, you know, on the court, because you're kind of alone with your thoughts, because you're used to, you know, the support and, you know, hearing even something in between the points. And when we had no audience, for sure it was weird and also hard to adjust to, because yeah, you just hear yourself, you know, and you hear like you're breathing and everything, and sometimes it's weird. So yeah, but I remember, I think from the semifinal or the final, there were like a few thousand people like separated from each other. So they were trying to also, you know, support us, even though the quantity wasn't big. They were kind of loud. So. So yeah, but honestly, back then I didn't really care. I was so overwhelmed with being at, you know, these stages of a tournament that it didn't really matter for me. Actually, I think it was kind of easier because I was still 19 and not experienced, and if I would go on a stadium that was, you know, so loud and so pumped up, maybe I would get more stressed or something. But now I have the experience. Now I can play under any conditions. Thank you.